What's up? Hope you're doing good. Hope you guys are doing good. I'm over here at the warehouse picking up some COVID stuff. They got about 300 orders gotta go out next few weeks, I believe. So it's my second day doing this. Hold one sec. So yeah, like I said, they got about 300 orders that have to go out in the next few weeks. There's my van right there. I'm only doing one stop right now, and then I'm gonna come back and pick up a couple more, go on the Cape, if you know where it is. Yeah, this is just what I do. I'm gonna do some work for like the next month or so. Do a lot of it actually. Save some money, and then go back to my cave, go back to my office, which I do. I'm there every day after this. I got home from the Cape yesterday, and that's what I got. Yeah, so I just picked up about 45 cases of rapid tests. They're trying to give them away. Nobody wants them nowadays. You know what I mean? Because for some people, COVID's fake. But yeah, I gotta take these about 15 miles from this warehouse, and then I gotta come back and pick up a couple more. Then I'm gonna go to the Cape, and that should take me a couple hours to go and come back. So all said and done, I'm probably gonna. It's 10 o'clock now. It's 10 a.m. And I will. I'll see what time I'm done today. I'm gonna track this for you guys. I should hold up. So here you go. It's 10:01 now. So we'll see what time. We'll see what time I'll be done with it. Let me put you back. I got pass it. Stuck up my diamond slow. But yeah, we'll see what time I'm done with this. Like I said, I gotta go out probably about 15 miles from this location, then I gotta come back. We'll see what time I'll be done today. And let's see how much money it makes me. I'm estimating about $300 for these 3 stops. But I won't know the exact number for next week. So next week, we'll write this down. Remember, this is going to Seekonk. It's going to Seekonk, and then I got 2 going to the Cape. So when I get the settlement, it breaks down the stops that I did and how much I did before. So I estimate about 300 for all 3. The one single stop that I'm doing now, because keep in mind it's like 45 boxes, and they just want to get rid of all these COVID tests because they got them in the warehouse, so they want to get rid of them. So I can't fit all 3 stops in the van. Cause I did 3 stops yesterday, and I had to put a few up front. But the 3 stops that I have today, they are roughly around 40 boxes. Yesterday I did them, and I did a couple inside deliveries, because you get paid more if you bring them inside. We're not supposed to bring them inside, but sometimes you go to these town halls and you go to schools. People who work for the city, man, those people are lazy. And if you work for the city, you're lazy too, because they never want to do no work. I show up, hey, I got about 20, 30 boxes. They all looking at each other like, who's taking care of this? But so every time I go to a town hall or a city hall, I always end up bringing it in somewhere. But when I do that, I always call dispatch, and they always pay me about $35 for bringing it inside the building. So I did those 2 yesterday. I kind of brought them inside. It wasn't too much, but I brought them inside on my flat cart, my flat dolly, my hand truck, and that worked out. That worked out pretty good. Like I said, I almost couldn't fit all 3 stops yesterday, and I got a standard cargo van. So those of you who want to go out there and you want to start doing work in a little smaller van, undo it, man. Don't waste that money. Don't waste that money. Like I said, if you're gonna get a small little Ford Transit, a small one, the minivan, don't get the minivan. If you're gonna spend that money, you might as well just get a standard minivan, because remember, it's gonna be more expensive just because it's a cargo van, because you use it to make money, so they know. Like if you was to get a cargo van compared to a passenger van with like 3 rows of seating in it, you pay less for that one, because you know it's a van with 3 rows versus the cargo van is used for commercial use, so they know. So they're gonna want more money for it. But yeah. Anyway, that's enough chatting. Let me get this delivery done, and I'll get back to you once I get there. All right. That's all set. Took me a little longer because I had to use the bathroom. I had to take this apart. Yeah. So like I said, I had these wardrobe, and the lady wanted me to bring them inside. I was like, no, I'm not doing that today. Not today, I'm not. Because, you know, I have to get back to pick up 2 more. But it's 10:50 now. So, you know, it took me about 35 minutes to get out here, because it's like back roads to get to this town. Then I had to use the bathroom. Then I had to drive around the building. It took me like less than 5 minutes to unload it. One of the guys that works here at the town hall helped me out. So now I'm going back to the warehouse, pick up a couple more stops. Yeah, and let's see what this brings. All right, get back to you when I get back to the warehouse. I'm back for some more. Let me just organize this back here a little bit. See what I'm working with. Ah, shit. Always keep cardboard in your van. It helps separate your oil. You know what I mean? Helps a lot. Helps if you put if you only put stuff in the back end, you know, you can put a strap. They put the cardboard there, so when you brake, stuff doesn't just stuff flying forward. But me, I have a piece of plywood in my van, then I have a rubber mat. Keep the noise down, so when this jumps, it doesn't bang. Because if you don't put the mat, and then you get the potholes, it bangs around. I use this wood because you can slide the boxes in. I can also use this wood. I can slide this out and put a bungee from here to here, and I can actually put stuff here, stack it up in here. You know what I mean? I'll show you guys later. Well, I'll post a picture of what I'm talking about. I'll post a picture like right here somewhere. Some little trick that I do when I don't have enough room. Pull this out to yay, and then I put a bungee, the strap underneath it, so it holds the weight. And then I stack the boxes here, and then I shrink wrap it sometimes, or I just may put a tarp if I have a tarp, and get on with the way. But I'm waiting for this guy to open his door. Let's go. But anyway, I'll see what these guys are doing. See, now they got me waiting. But yeah, this is the warehouse where they got all the stuff. I ain't gonna tell you where it is, but I want you guys. I'm bum rushing the warehouse. I'm talking about trying to get work, because they ain't gonna give you work here. You gotta work through a company. They don't do single drivers here, unfortunately. You know. But yeah, let me just pause this for a second. Get looking for the order, unload this, and get on my way. Still waiting. These guys are tired of this COVID stuff. They're tired of moving this stuff around. So yep, I got the both stops loaded up, about 80 boxes. We had loaded up by hand, which I hate doing that. But it's 5 past 12. You know, I had a chat with the new manager at the warehouse, and you know, because I told the guy who does the shipping, that loads the trucks, be cool. So you know, we had a conversation in regards to, you know, using the forklifts to load the vans. I guess they have a ramp towards the back of the warehouse that they don't really use because they usually just load them by hand. But I'm like, listen, we gotta work smarter, not harder. It's faster. I'm in and out, and you know, I get to my destinations quicker. So the new manager's cool with it. Starting tomorrow, we are gonna be loading the vans with the forklift. That's where my piece of plywood comes in handy because it just slides right in. If you have bare metal, and when the forklift lowers the, you know, put the pallet in your van, it might damage your, like, the metal on your floor. If you have rubber, it's going to actually catch in the rubber and rip it right out. So, you know, that's where you want to have a piece of plywood in your van, so it just slides right in. But boy, you gotta work smarter, man, not harder. Because you know, right now we're just loading 80 boxes. It ain't take more than 15 minutes to load it, but dang, man, it's 15 minutes, man. But yeah, so I had a conversation with them. So that's why it's 12:05 right now. I'm on the road now. I use the bathroom again because, you know, I'm drinking these iced coffees, man. Makes you want to pee a lot, so keep that in mind. This job, man, you constantly gotta know where the good restrooms are at. So yeah, but let me get onto these stops. I gotta go to Falmouth and I gotta go to Harwich. Those two towns are in the Cape. And I got an hour and 20 minutes to the first stop, which is the furthest one out. And then on the way back, I'll do the Falmouth. That's the way I roll it, because for me, it goes by quicker. I end up closer to my house, so it makes me feel a little better. Versus if I do the closest one first, I'll end up further away, and it makes my drive back home a little longer. I don't know, this way, it's like a mental thing. So I do the first one out, and then on the way back, I'll do the other one, and then go home. All right, so I'll catch you a little later. And I clock out when I get home. I don't clock out when I get out to my last stop, because you know, sometimes these guys want to tell you that they make X, they make $100 an hour, $200 an hour, they make $800 and $800 in 4 hours, which I always think is bull crap. It's just to get you guys it's just to get views, to get likes. You know what I mean? I could do a TikTok video and say, hey, how to make $500 in an hour, and you know what I mean, and then get the views. So I clock out when I get home, not when I'm 3 hours from my house. Okay, because I factor in that drive home to the money that I make. Okay? Anyway, so I'll see you when I'm done. I may see you halfway. So yeah, I just finished up. Took me longer than I thought it would. You know, these people at these town halls, like I said before, got me to bring stuff inside, and the first stop, it was yada back and forth. I had to call them saying, listen, I want my money because they want me to bring the stuff inside. I didn't bring it inside. I just brought it into like the little hallway there. I had to extend my dolly all the way up so I could stack like 10 boxes high. Boom, in there. Jumped out of there. Drove like 45 minutes to the next stop. It was in Falmouth. If you guys know the Cape, all these towns are scattered all over the place. Same thing with the next stop. Yada. Can you please put it inside? I had to call back again, make sure I got my money. And whatever. It's all said done. It's 4:30 now. Thought it would. We'll see what this day comes up to. If you made it this far in the video, please, in the comment section, put how was the Cape? So I know you made it this far. How was the Cape? All right, I'll tally up this day next week when I get my settlement. I'll make a video on that in regards to you know, how much could I make in the van. Hopefully they didn't drop the prices, because this COVID stuff was paying really good at the beginning. They've been twinkling down the prices a little bit, because before we used to get paid like just bring them inside. Now it's like they don't want to do that no more. They don't want to pay for that. We're trying to avoid that, but people think, you know, people think it has to be done, and at the end of the day, you know, I do it, and then they gotta pay me for it. But yeah, it took me, like I said, it took me longer than I thought it was. I had to stop and get some fuel, and you know, whatever. I did what I had to do. There was a little traffic on the way back. I had to come home the other way. I'm actually at the storage, pick up something at a store. And that's it, man. On to the next video. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, don't forget to subscribe, like. I got some more stuff coming up. I'm trying to contact one of my buddies so we can get a little chat going so you guys can know more about this business. How this business is going now. Where's it heading? I'm going to try to get you all that information because right now, this business is changing a lot. But on to the next video. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for stopping by, watching this video, and don't forget to comment in the comment section, how was the Cape? I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace and bye-bye.